I know a lot of Cowboy fans will be the first to say it's only a matter of time before Woody gets into the Hall. The Ring of Honor came a couple years ago, especially now that, you're in the media, you're on that side of things with the visibility. I'm wondering if that's ever crossed your mind.
As far as getting into the Hall of Fame, absolutely. I think, I played this game for a reason, and I played it at a high level for a reason. And playing against some of the guys that are in the Hall of Fame, I know that I absolutely compare to what my accomplishments, compared to what they've done. So, that's a brotherhood that any player wants to be in. I mean, as a kid, I played the game to be the best at what I did. So, to be recognized is what you want. And, I have an opportunity, and at some point it's going to happen. I've been on the ballot a few times, and I'm sure I'll have a few more opportunities to get there. But it's coming. In due time, it's coming.
When I think it's Stephen Jones there coming by and patting you on the back. I know Stephen and Jerry and Jason Garrett, everyone here with his organization holds you in such high esteem. Just your thoughts on not only being able to do what you did on the field, but the reputation you also carry off the field.
Well, I think that's just through upbringing and the way my family brought us up. And my mother brought me up to be a humble man and to love the Lord first, and then move forward from there. And I just think that's my makeup. It's just I want to give back. I want to help others. I want to serve at the same time. But I also want to always in my time playing with the Cowboys, I always knew it was my job to not only be a football player, but be a role model to young kids, because I was a fan. I was a young kid when I was growing up. And I looked up to certain people, and I always remember those that did well, and those who were courteous off the field. You always remember those things. So it's my job as a man, as a father, and as someone that loves the Lord, to give back my time as well.
When we watch the highlights of the 3 title teams that you were on, one clip that always seems to make it in, no matter what, is that tackle on the sideline where you kind of throw Brent Jones off to the side. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about?
I've seen it a few times. Look, I think that was a great matchup between us and San Francisco. We were probably the 2 best teams in the NFL, year in and year out. And the animosity was there for both teams, and we were both competitive. And that clip just happened to show some of the competitiveness between both of us. Look, I got beat on the play. Brent made the catch. And I wanted to finish it off. I was a little upset that he made the catch, but that was a part of the game back then. And I remember being, wearing that helmet years ago. I remember how practices were, especially in the early '90s with Jimmy Johnson. We were highly competitive, and it transferred over to the game days. Our competitiveness was the same way then.
See, I'm trying to give you credit for how cool that tackle looks on video, and you go back to the fact that you got beat on that route.
I got beat. I mean, that's the reality of it. I mean, that's the reality of week in and week out. Here. You see, guys get beat, but it's, how they react and how they come back from getting beat, and that's just how it is. I mean, that's when you see guys start building themselves. You see a guy like Dak Prescott, who's going to have some failure, but at the same time, he's never going to hold himself down. He's going to get back up and trying to finish the play.
You're watching Sports2Nite, San Antonio's only nightly 30-minute sportscast with exclusive sports coverage you won't find anywhere else.